Have you ever wished to speak English fast and freely without translating in your head? It helps you speak English faster and naturally. You will learn the chunking method. Welcome to English Shadow Lab. I am Lena, and I am so happy you are here with me today. Subscribe to our channel now and get a new English lesson every single day. We really appreciate your support. Let us start right now. Here is something that will completely change the way you speak English. Most people try to build every sentence word by word. They think of the subject first, then the verb, then the object. And while they're thinking, time passes, the conversation moves forward, and they feel stuck. Does that sound familiar to you? They feel nervous, they lose confidence, and sometimes they just stop speaking altogether. But native speakers do not build sentences this way. They have a completely different approach. They use something called chunks. Chunks, remember that word. And today I will teach you exactly what chunks are and how to use them. So, what is a chunk? A chunk is a group of words that go together naturally. It is a small phrase that people use again and again in real conversations. Short, complete, and completely natural. You do not build a chunk from zero. You do not think about the grammar inside it. You just learn it as one piece, and you use it as one piece. No building, no translating, just saying. Think of chunks like building blocks. Each block is ready, each block is complete. When you speak, you just put the blocks together. Fast, natural, confident. That's the idea. Simple and powerful. Let me give you some examples of chunks you probably already know. How is it going? That's a chunk. You don't think about each word, you just say it as one smooth unit. I don't think so. That's a chunk. Let me think. Another chunk. Long time no see. Have a nice day. No worries. It depends. All chunks. Now, say this one out loud with me. How is it going? Say it again. How is it going? Feel how it flows as one smooth phrase. That's the power of a chunk. When you learn a chunk, you learn a full idea, not just separate words. You know when to use it, you know how it feels, and you sound natural and confident when you say it. Now, let's talk about why chunking helps you speak more fluently. When you speak word by word, your brain has to work very hard. You have to remember vocabulary, you have to choose the right grammar, you have to build the sentence structure, all at the same time. That takes a lot of energy. And often you run out of time. You pause, you hesitate, you lose the moment. But when you use chunks, something different happens. Everything gets easier and faster. You're not building from zero. You already have the phrase ready in your mind. You just say it, naturally, quickly, correctly. Your brain is doing less thinking and more communicating. Say that with me. Less thinking, more communicating. That's the goal of chunking. That's what we're working toward. Native speakers think in phrases. They think in complete ideas. They don't stop and say, wait, I need a subject, then a verb, then an object. No, they speak in ready-made expressions, in patterns that are already in their minds. And when you practice chunks, you start to think the same way. You speak from feeling, not from fear. You speak in patterns, not in pieces. There is another great reason why chunking works so well. And it is a beautiful reason. When you listen to English around you, in movies, in podcasts, in conversations, you start to hear the same phrases again and again. The same phrases, over and over. Phrases like, I'm not sure, let me check, it is up to you. The more you hear them, the more natural they feel, and soon they become part of your own English. You do not need to memorize them from a list. You just absorb them through listening, through repeating, through using them. That is why chunking is not just a method, it's a mindset, a new way of thinking in English. It moves you from translating to speaking freely. Think about that for a second. From translating to speaking freely. That's a big change. Now, let me give you more real examples of useful chunks. Let's go through them one by one. The first chunk is, I'm on my way. Say it with me. I'm on my way. This means, I'm coming. I'm going to the place now. Short, clear, complete. You do not say, now I go to the place where you are. That is too slow. Instead, you say, I'm on my way, and everyone understands immediately. Say it one more time. I'm on my way. The second chunk is, let's keep in touch. Let's keep in touch. We use this when we want to stay connected with someone. Maybe you finish a course or you meet someone new. You want to talk again in the future, so you say, let's keep in touch. It's a perfect phrase for goodbyes. No grammar thinking needed. You just say it. Say it out loud right now. Let's keep in touch. The third chunk is, that's not the point. That's not the point. We use this when someone is not understanding the main idea, when the conversation is going in the wrong direction. You say, that's not the point, and you bring the focus back. The fourth chunk is, that makes sense. That makes sense. We say this when something is clear and easy to understand, when we agree with an explanation. Someone explains something to you, you understand it, you say, that makes sense. It's one of the most common phrases in everyday English conversations. Say all 4 chunks out loud now. I'm on my way. Let's keep in touch. That's not the point. That makes sense. Do you feel the difference? Each one is complete. Each one gives a clear message. No grammar thinking. No building from zero. Now, let's talk about how to actually learn and practice chunks every day. There are 4 simple steps. Step 1. Listen carefully. When you watch a movie, a video, or a podcast, pay attention to the phrases people use again and again. You do not need to find them. They will come to you. Just listen with open ears. Notice what sounds natural and smooth. Step 2. Write them down. When you hear a chunk you like, write it in a notebook or on your phone. Don't just write the words. Write where you heard it. Write how it was used. And if you can, write the emotion behind it. Was the person happy, surprised, casual? This helps you remember when to use the chunk, not just what it means. Step 3. Say it out loud. This step is very important. Do not skip it. Do not just read chunks silently. Say them out loud, even if you are alone. Even if it feels a little strange. When you speak a chunk out loud, your mouth learns the rhythm, your tongue gets used to the sounds, and your brain connects the words, the meaning, and the feeling all at once. Soon, the chunk will come out automatically. No thinking, no translating, no effort. Step 4. Review your chunks often. Think of chunks like small plants. They need water. They need attention. Every few days, open your notebook. Look at your chunks. Say them again out loud. Try using them in a new sentence. Even 5 minutes of review every day makes a big difference over time. And here's the most important rule. Only learn 2 or 3 new chunks per day, not 10, not 20, just 2 or 3. That is enough. Your brain needs time to absorb each one. Small steps, every day. That is the secret to real progress. Where can you find chunks? Maybe you find them in this lesson. Maybe in a TV show tonight. Maybe in a conversation tomorrow. Here are 3 more examples to finish today. Let me know. I'm on it. I'm not in the mood. Say each one out loud. Let me know. I'm on it. I'm not in the mood. These are small phrases, but they are powerful, and now they're part of your English. Thank you so much for being here today on English Shadow Lab. I'm genuinely proud of you for showing up and choosing to learn today. Here's your challenge for today. Write down 3 chunks from this lesson, any 3 you liked. Then say each one out loud 5 times and try to use at least one of them today in a real moment. When you write something down, you remember it better. When you say it out loud, your mouth learns the rhythm. When you use it in a real moment, it stays with you forever. That's the 3-step secret. If this lesson helped you, please subscribe to English Shadow Lab. Click the bell icon so you never miss a new lesson. Give this video a like. It helps more people discover our channel and learn English too. And please share this video with a friend or a family member who is also learning English. Now I have one question for you. Leave your answer in the comments below. Which chunk from today is your favorite? Is it I'm on my way, let's keep in touch, that makes sense, or another one? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one, and I love hearing from you. English Shadow Lab is more than just a channel. It's a warm community of learners from all around the world. People just like you. People who want to speak better, feel more confident, and never stop growing. You're never alone here. When you join us, everyone here learns together. Everyone here learns together, supports each other, and celebrates every small win. So please subscribe, come back every day, and be a proud part of our English learning family. Every chunk you learn today is one more step towards speaking English freely and confidently. I believe in you. Keep going. I'll see you in the next lesson. Goodbye for now.